This is Frank the Friendly Monster. Frank is a large, purple, slightly slimy, but genuinely sweet monster with tiny horns and a wobbly tail. One day, Frank decides he'd like a job, so he puts on his best monster smile and heads over to Bland Corp Inc., where he can apply for the open position of data entry clerk. His tail thumps nervously against the leg of the chair. Soon enough, the HR manager arrives. She gestures to the chair. "All right, Mr. Monster, we just need to check your typing speed and accuracy." The HR manager, who has been secretly terrified of Frank since he first entered the building, says, "You start Monday. Welcome to Bland Corp Inc." The look of pure joy on Frank S.'s face as he walks away makes the HR manager wonder if she just hired the monster from under her bed. "That went well," Frank says to himself. "I think I nailed it. I loved my unique skill set." And with that, Frank skips off into the sunset, excited to begin his first day of his brand new job. Frank excitedly logs onto the computer and tries to type with his claws, but they just end up mashing all the nearby keys. His little finger hits the spacebar like a wrecking ball, and his massive hand crushes the Enter key. "Looks like we're going to have to go over the reference letters again." The HR manager thinks to herself, "Dear God, help me. This guy literally scares me. Let's just get this over with." Frank tries to make small talk with the water cooler. "Say, aren't you a little shy? It's okay. My name's Frank." The water cooler doesn't respond. Right? Well, maybe later then. He takes a big swig from the cooler and accidentally absorbs a stress ball. "Have a seat." "So, Mr. Monster, tell me about a time you overcame a challenge." "Oh, once a mob chased me with pitchforks. I overcame them by hiding in a lake. Very challenging, wet work." The HR manager raises an eyebrow. "Sure. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Hopefully, not on fire." "That happened once. Very unpleasant. Maybe here." Assistant manager. "Do they get bigger chairs?" "We have ergonomic chairs for all managers." "Okay. How do you handle workplace conflict?" "I used to eat it. A teacher said that's inappropriate. Now I tried deep breaths." "Sometimes I accidentally smoke comes out my nose. Is that conflict?" The HR manager nods slowly. Yeah, sure. Sounds good. Moving on." It's an entry-level, highly repetitive, and thoroughly mundane office job that nobody in their right mind would want, which is why Frank has absolutely no competition. Frank walks up to the front desk and politely asks the receptionist, "Hello there. I'm here for the data entry clerk position. Application attached." The receptionist, startled by the sight of a monster in her office, drops her donut and screams. A monster level 3 certified intimidating roar listed under skills. Oh, God. But she quickly composes herself and says in a monotone voice, "Name, please." Frank smiles and signs the log with his massive claws, leaving a little drool on the sheet. "Oops, sorry about that. It's nothing, just a little dry." Then he accidentally knocks over the pen holder with his tail and, oops, there goes another pen. No, don't worry. My tail's got this." His prehensile tongue shoots out and grabs the rolling pen before whipping it back into his mouth. The receptionist hides her disgust and says, "Next, Mr. Monster. If you could take a seat in the little plastic chair, we'll be right with you." Frank plops into the tiny chair, his large frame dwarfing the plastic furniture. After reviewing Frank's application again, the HR manager begins the skills test. After what seems like an eternity, Frank finishes the test and receives his diploma. "Great. When do I start?" he asks hopefully.